Welcome back to the shipyard and another top 10 list. Today we're looking at elite talents. Boy, there are some really good ones here. Number 10 is Stalking Mode. For a while this was one of my top of the top, but it's fallen down a bit for me. Stalking Mode is a great talent. It lasts until you kill the ship that you target. And I love it because you're permanently reducing their captain skill. And when captain skill means everything, late movement, knowing what your opponent's doing in terms of actions, and then being able to fire early, making them have to move earlier and shoot later, that's a huge thing. Plus, getting an extra attack die, that's a big thing. 5 points is actually a reasonable price to pay for that. And 5 points for an action discard, this is one of those talents I'm willing to pay for. So, yeah, it's number 10, Stalking Mode. Number 9 is Invaluable Advice. Now, this takes the complete opposite approach. It's 2 points, dirt cheap, and it's a one-time battle station placement. I just love that. There's a lot of times you just need that little extra quality. And why not bring a talent that lets you do that? So many times you have a talent slot, and this gives you the quality you need in order to make that big attack hurt. It's great for alpha strikes. It can be used for defense. This gets you a battle station token for that vital cloak roll. Maybe it's the roll you gotta make so you avoid death. I don't know, but there's a lot of ways to utilize this, and it's got flexibility. And anytime you have flexibility, that's a good thing. Number 8 is I Stab at Thee. It makes the list because it's repeatable. So if you want, this is maybe an I Stab at Thee cheat death combo, but really it's about I Stab at Thee. You blow up, and then you roll 3 dice and you hurt everything at range 1. That's fantastic. Plus, it's non-unique. You can put as many I Stab at Thees on a ship as you want. Thus, you can do as much damage as you want, 3 dice at a time. Come on, guys. Who wouldn't want to run that, and who wouldn't be afraid of seeing that on the table? Number 7, Conditional Surrender. One of the few cards that was so good, it had to be errated to be made a little less good. That tells me something. It's attack cancellation. Yeah, it costs you your crew, but there's ways to prevent that. Shroud, Wayun 6. You guys know what I'm talking about. Conditional Surrender, really good card. Little weird, but a very good one for me. Number 6, Ceti Eel. If attack cancellation is good, which it is, how about attack redirection? How about the ability to say, hey, you know what? I want you to shoot your own ship. Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh, okay. Well, then you can disable your captain. Or you can discard your captain, but you can still make your normal attack. Yeah, you give your opponent choice, but none of the choices are good. And any choice that they make ends up helping you. Yeah, Ceti Eel, a very pricey card, but one that I hate seeing whenever my opponent puts it on the table. Number 5 is Ibix Dynasty. Yeah, I know, it's attack cancellation. But it's a little better than Conditional Surrender for me because it discards weapon to use the attack cancellation. Well, you're going to have a spare weapon to discard because this card gives you 2 weapon slots. It's not hard to make it work. If nothing else, it gives you slots for 5 points. And anytime you're getting something on top of attack cancellation, that bumps it up the list for me. Ibix Dynasty, a fantastic card. Maybe one I'm even undervaluing a little bit. But 5 points, couple of slots, and the attack cancellation, value in my book. Number 4, Faked Messages. Yeah, I know. Movement control. But this is kind of cool movement control. This says, hey, you're doing a 1 straight. I don't care what you wanted to do, you're doing a 1 straight. Maybe you wanted to do a 1 straight. I don't know. But you're doing a 1 straight. That's a good thing. It can make them fly into cloaked mines, it can make them fly into objective tokens, it can make them bump their own fleet. And it happens at the right kind of time because it's after chosen maneuvers. They can't change anything. The power is in your hands, which is another great thing. Number 3, diplomacy. This is, I believe, the best attack cancellation card in the game. It is an action, but you are targeting an enemy ship, and you are preventing them from attacking for the entire round. You are also preventing your own ship from attacking or being attacked. Now, the other ship can't be attacked at all. What you are doing is you are putting your ship and a target ship in stasis. You're saying, hey, you and me, we're going to live to fight another day. The rest of our fleet, they're going to duke it out. But we're going to sit here. We're going to deal with it. You also discard all tokens from beside both ships, except for Ox Power. So you can take somebody out of cloak with this. You can get rid of somebody's ablative generator. Not that they should be running it, but if they happen to be, you'd get rid of them. So diplomacy has that extra good stuff going on. It also gets rid of target locks. For that reason, it's really good. Plus, it's targeted attack cancellation, which can be a very powerful tool in your arsenal. Number 2 is kind of my new favorite, and that is reverse Corse. I love the fact that you can put this on a ship, and the entire game, you can say, I don't want to do that move. I want to do a 1 or 2 reverse. Whenever you want to back up, you can do it. There's no penalty to doing it whatsoever. And that's fantastic. You are adding movement options to your ship, but you're adding those movement options to your dial in terms of what you're revealing, because you're not revealing a 2 bank. You're revealing a 2 bank or a 1 reverse or a 2 reverse. And then you get to pick from them. And it's like, how did they design a talent that was that good? I feel like it's way too good for what it is. It blows my mind how powerful this talent is. There's a lot you can be done with it. I would talk more about the full combos of it, but I'm holding a couple of things up my sleeves in preparation for nationals. So, gotta hold back a tiny bit. And number 1 is, of course, Lure, because it is still the most broken card in the game, because you get to pick up your opponent's maneuver dial and change it. Yes, I know, it's only green moves, but guess what? Movement is still the most important thing in this game. You can have as many attack dice as you want. You can cancel as many attacks as you want. You can have as much defensive dice as you want. You can redirect all the attacks you want. You can have an Equinox with so many shields that you will never die. Like, I don't care what you do in the game. But if you are not in the right position, you lose. Movement at the highest level of the game, and really at any level of the game, matters more than anything. That's why Faked Messages, Reverse Corse, and Lure are top 5 talents. And it's why Lure is the most important thing. Most ships have 4 or more green moves. They have 1 straight, 2 straight, and 1 bank left and right. All that needs to happen to mess up a fleet is pulling a 1 bank in the wrong direction, or pulling a 1 straight when the rest of the fleet's doing 3 straights or 4 straights. You see, Lure does more to mess with fleet dynamics than anything else. And what I see with people now is that they like running their fleets all in formation. Well, Lure breaks up formation flying. It just does. So if you grab it and you say, hey, oh, you wanted to do a 3 bank left. How about a 1 bank right? Well, guess what? It's going to take them at minimum 2 turns, most likely 3 turns, to catch back up with their fleet. And even when they do, they're not going to be anywhere near close to what they wanted to be. And even if they have reverse course, and they can change their move and do a 1 reverse, well, they're still not doing that 3 bank that they wanted to do. You guys can argue with me, and you can make all the points you want, but I will fight tooth and nail. Because I wholeheartedly believe that Lur is the best elite talent in this game. The rest of my list you can nitpick. We can discuss that. That's all fine. I know some of you will say, hey, why isn't Cheat Death on this list? Hey, why isn't this talent on that list? And that's fine. Like, you know, from previous lists, like, I'll go, oh, yeah, hey, you know what? That's a fair point. Yeah. You know, that was in my, like, next 5, next 10, something like that. Like, there are lots of good cards out there. There are plenty of good elite talents. These are the 10 that I think are the best right now, the way the game's playing. Does that mean they're the best in every situation? No, not at all. Does that mean they're the best in every single meta? No, not at all. They're my best right now. So, anyways, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys for listening. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care.